Good day, grade 7 learners. This is Teacher Krasha and welcome to Science Amazing Learning videos. In our last video, we cited ways of Earth's resources sustainably. In this video, we will explore our atmosphere. Are you ready? Let's start. Most essential learning competency. The learners should be able to discuss how energy from the sun interacts with the layers of the atmosphere. The sun supplies energy to Earth that is necessary for its survival. The heat of the sun is too much to bear if not because of our atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere is a blanket of air that protects the planet. It contains different types of gases. Look at this pie chart. Did you know that air is made up of mostly of nitrogen and oxygen gases? These gases comprise 78% and 20.9% or 21% of the atmosphere respectively. Argon covers 0.90% or 1%, while carbon dioxide covers only 0.03%. The remaining 0.17% is made up of other gases such as water vapor, ozone, and chlorofluorocarbons. The said gases exist only in very small amounts and are called trace gases. Suppose the percentage of gases change. Do you think life will still exist on Earth? The gas composition of the atmosphere is made just right for us. Changing or altering it will surely result in imbalance. Now, let us wander to the planet's jacket, the atmosphere. We thought it is a thin layer of gas, but it has several layers: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Since many phenomena occur in the atmosphere, it is necessary for us to learn about these layers and the important events happening in each of them. How did meteorologists divide the atmosphere? What is their basis? Let's take a look at this graph. Here in the left, we see the altitude or height in kilometers, and in the right in miles. At the bottom, we see the temperature in Celsius. Notice that the points shift from left to right and right to left, depending on the atmospheric layer. In troposphere, what happens to the temperature as altitude or height increases? Right, the temperature decreases. It gets colder. In stratosphere, what happens to the temperature as we go up? Correct. The temperature increases. It gets warmer. How about in mesosphere? What do you notice with the temperature? Yes, it goes to the left, meaning the temperature decreases. It gets colder. In both thermosphere and exosphere, the temperature becomes on point. It becomes higher. It gets even hotter than the other layers. Now, we know the temperature profile of the atmosphere is the basis for dividing it into several layers. Let's find out more about them. The innermost layer is the troposphere. Tropos means change. It starts at the Earth's surface and extends 8 kilometers to 14.5 kilometers high. Because of gravity, about 75% of the gases in the atmosphere can be found in this layer. It is also where weather occurs. The second layer of the atmosphere is the stratosphere. Strat means layer. The stratosphere is a layer of air that starts just above the troposphere and extends to about 50 kilometers high. It contains the ozone layer and is where aircrafts fly because it is more stable than the troposphere. Ozone layer. I know you're familiar with this. Ozone layers absorbs much of the sun's harmful radiation that would otherwise be dangerous to plant and animal life. Ozone is a form of oxygen which absorbs the ultraviolet rays from the sun, which eventually releases heat. Let's proceed to mesosphere. It is the third layer of the atmosphere. Meso means middle. It is the layer between 50 kilometers and 80 kilometers above the Earth's surface. Unlike stratosphere, it has no gases which can absorb ultraviolet rays from the sun, which is why it is a very cold layer. This is where meteors born. This thin, cool layer of air adds friction to meteoroids which become meteors, producing a burning tail and seen as shooting stars. The fourth layer is the thermosphere. Thermo means heat. It is between 80 kilometers and 110 kilometers above the Earth. Here we can find another layer. The ionosphere. We can also find auroras and space shuttles. A ionosphere is made up of gas particles charged by solar energy. It bounces off radio waves from different parts of the world. Also, a remarkable feature that is happening in the ionosphere is the occurrence of auroras. An aurora is a display of glows in the night sky within the polar areas. It can be seen as white, green, red, blue, or purple lights. Finally, the outermost layer of the atmosphere is exosphere. Exo means outside. It is more than 700 kilometers, maybe up to 10,000 kilometers from the surface of the Earth with no clear boundary. This layer continues into outer space where gases can easily move due to weak gravitational pull. Due to its nature, the air here is very thin. Satellites are stationed in this area. Held together by Earth's gravity, our atmosphere makes our planet livable by regulating solar energy. Because of the atmosphere, Earth is not too hot nor too cold to sustain life. These characteristics sets Earth apart from other planets. Moving on, let us now check if you really understand the lesson. Let us evaluate your learning. It's evaluation time! Identify the layers of the atmosphere, which can be seen in each layer. Time's up! These are the layers and the objects or phenomena occurring in them. Did you get them all? Nice! A Science Amazing clap for all of you learners. And that's all for our lesson today. Thank you for watching this Science Amazing episode. See you again next time. Bye!